2, episode 1. You're gonna hear my brother in the background because we play together and he gets angry at me when I don't play with him. And Johnny will be joining us soon. So let's get started. Oh, I kind of want to do host selects.
What's this mean?
It's what choice ultimately gets chosen. I'll do the crowd. I'll be democratic.
No, do host.
I do what I want. So for all 0 people watching, feel free to join the game. Telltale.com/crowdplay.
But what if I just want to eat?
Start.
Go ahead and start!
So Johnny's going to be joining us later. He's walking home. Donnie T. Alright.
Do you know
I
who
guess-
Donnie T is, bro?
I guess the president will be joining us today.
Yes, it's Donnie T.
My brother asked me who Donnie T was as if I didn't know who the president of the United States was.
Some people don't know that he's referred to as Donnie T.
Alright, so we have to make it so that the bat symbol is barely visible. And go a little brighter than I want, but just so everyone could see. Johnny, is that you? Oh, it is. Well, all 0 other players here, please say hello to Johnny.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy, untouchable.
That's what
Until
they
I
thought.
learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows.
Dun, dun,
And
dun.
everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies
And
and
Johnny's
threw
main
the
girl,
city into
Vicky,
chaos.
messed it all up.
I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Connection lost, so I guess we're doing this without crowd play, guys. On Friday, Johnny.
Spring has arrived in Gotham.
James Gordon, in a statement this morning,
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rue Magnet, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer.
Yeah,
The world
guys,
sees Maury
stuff.
as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder...
If a
Batman's
man
all time,
hides
bro,
in
not you.
plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
What do you think, Master Bruce?
Doing arms deals in Gotham?
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Into Maury's phone.
Oh, we can hack stuff
Encrypting
now.
your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Johnny didn't play the second one, did he?
I'm Bruce Wayne. How am I supposed to blend in? Alfred's dumb.
Wait, Johnny never played the second
So,
one?
I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place
This girl
like
ain't
this?
no Selena or even a Vicky.
I figured you went to fancier casinos.
I'm
tell
undercover.
me
Play her
what
with the truth.
I'm here undercover.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn.
God.
I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
God, the answer's God.
Something's
The real answer's
happening,
God.
and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time.
From my daddy's
I
time.
think
Oh, my
that's
hole in my
Riddler.
ear. Oh boy. We in trouble.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
How about we go back to my place?
Oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
well, since you put it like that. I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
She definitely does do
No
this.
one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you, an easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Wow, RP.
Now, let's get started.
Johnny, I can't help it. Being flirtatious is my natural persona.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Alfred, I'm in a suit. God. I'm not sure if anyone underrates the Riddler.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Beat him up, beat him up! I love these new buttons. These buttons look so much better together. Wow, we grabbed the gun by the barrel. Our head is like burning. He did though. That's what we dodged. Alright, the guy's just knocked out. We fight a gazillion people as Batman. He's not knocked out, but now he's knocked out.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler?
He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
The real question is, why don't we have an Iron Man?
There's a squad on the way.
Automatically
They'll be there
comes up.
shortly.
Be
Even
ready for
change
a
out your
fight.
public? Bill just as good.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Mori.
Sorry, everyone. Had to
This
go
is
on.
what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please. Don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
Casper.
I've got visual.
Bat drone fully functional.
They call it the Bat Drone now?
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that...
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind of conundrum that drives
I mean,
my
if we could use guns.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Believe me, I know. Remember, choose your words carefully.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Alright, bro, I take that back. I guess Johnny's one of those people who underestimates the Riddler.
Just the dude who speaks in riddle. No, he's literally one of the most clever dudes ever.
Oh, interesting.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Just Johnny. Johnny's weird.
What the?
Oh dang, this guy's done.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Backside. I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Make a
Gear
frontal
up.
assault.
Make a frontal assault. Try and draw their fire away from me.
You got it. You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
That's a rough one.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Or give him heaven. Alright.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage! The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Oh wow, big wrench. I, Batman, am so scared. Time down.
I'll never forget that we caught
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
Get at his
Gotham has
vanity.
forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat.
Alright, that was good. Can't really say much.
You're supposedly the world's greatest
Really? No one
detective.
else sees that
Yet
right
here
now?
you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle.
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
Really? He's gonna beat me in a physical fight? Does he not see my muscles?
Let me show
Look
you
at his soul.
how it was done back in the day.
Really? I should have grabbed it. Why did you grab it that way? You're stronger. Oh, dang. We should be outlets. Those panels don't look soft.
Crawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Batman carries a grappling hook around there. Batarang!
You broke the cage. That's cheating!
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life?
I'm a vigilante.
Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
Make it personal.
You thought that stunt with Mori would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet? Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will.
Use the grappling hook. This is so easy. The battering is actually very useless. Like, I don't know if it's anything except people to hit away. Alright, that's not enough. Stop. Oh, roundhouse. Alright, that's not a roundhouse. That's a reverse roundhouse. Stop it.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
What?
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
All right. What is this? How do you do this?
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more
Bro, you gotta help me with
cerebral. Better hurry, detective.
Alright,
Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
How do I do this? What is that's not it.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Can someone... Batarang is so useless.
Bro, Johnny said you're a terrible Batman.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Patty Lawler. He's a really good boxer at Notre Dame.
Funnier jokes, bro. Funnier jokes.
That wasn't a joke, that was his actual name.
I apologize for my brother.
I don't.
These load screens are terrible. Why do they do this?
Lag, 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 lag.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Why do they add that to them? Thanks, bro. Didn't know that.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Montoya.
Riddler's right hand in custody.
Got away with murder.
Result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down.
Well, he did escape.
Smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And for what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
Alright, that's a certain hypothetical.
You're the legendary Batman.
Pretty legendary.
I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcome.
My friend, Gordon.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
Wow, she's trying to scout
I
me.
heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
Even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with.
Wow.
Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade crap with the riot shields? Good cops got hurt because of it. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
Wow.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I made the call about a frontal assault.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Wow,
I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent
Just don't let it be Montoya because
so far.
We all know what happened last time.
Departmental cooperation.
Oh, is this girl the new Vicky?
I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
Oh, does she play the
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Imana Vesta,
This is
Field
the new
Intelligence
Vicky.
Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help.
Gotta look out for each other, you know? Vicky.
I'm
Wait, what's her
Gotham
actual
born and
name?
raised,
Anyone
you
know?
know. My
You
dad
don't
ran
remember?
a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
must not be named, bro.
I just wanted to
Very
say
helpful,
it's
bro.
a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos. The energy.
I don't like, yeah.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry.
Dang, that was a little
didn't mean to
meaner than
pry.
I... Yeah. I just didn't want her to think that I like
I think
weird
I know you a
people.
little better now.
She just put something in her file about me.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
Wow,
You get
she's
me?
threatening me.
There's a lot of ways this could go.
I don't take kindly to threats, Waller.
Yeah, she better learn to play nice. Johnny, I've been saying she would be the next Vicky. Don't copy me. Oh, they kept with the same font. It's a nice font. I would keep it too. Johnny, you're really into this Justice League. You're really letting your DC fanboy show you. Why do I gotta turbo into the Batcave?
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Really? Ambient.
Something with a beat.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Johnny, we don't even know if the Justice League, like, exists here. Oh. We just have trophies, I guess.
Vicky Vale, aka Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the Children of Arkham. No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, are you really just gonna watch YouTube videos while you're here?
Absolutely sure.
Really, you're just gonna do that instead of playing
Also,
this? Meanwhile,
I took
when
the liberty
ask
of
you to do
digging up
stuff,
everything
you're
I
like,
could find
I
on
wish
the
you would ask me to do
agency.
stuff with you all the time.
There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Oh, he's shaking. Alzheimer's. R.I.P. Alfred.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
She's dead, though.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Workaholic, I see. Oh wow, we rich. Wait, how did they find out that Vicky was Lady Arkham? No one ever told them.
We did, bro.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Her name is Iman.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job. I mean,
we have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
What can I say?
Well, you warned me about
person
keeping my
now that
paranoia
I've
down to
Iman.
acceptable levels.
I'm sure she
Thought I'd
won't
give
be
it a
like
try.
Vicky at all.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind.
Literally.
Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a joke about how we don't get off the truth.
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
I'm done with that. Let me go look at that. Let's take a look at the box. What's in the box?
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Not yet, bro.
What's wrong?
Oh, interesting.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Blind Justice?
Yeah.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though. Not 1.
So it's something else.
You don't know that Lady Justice could be a Cyclops.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us.
The needle is something that we're
Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Johnny, I already did Hurricane.
He gave this to me at a casino.
Oh, come on.
Card
Needle
games.
was circle last time.
Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
It's a record. It's a record. Look at the movie tickets. We still have them.
Never forget.
Hashtag never forget. Hashtag always remember. What if it makes our record thing explode, though? Also, this needle doesn't have an eye.
A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What if it's a tracking beacon?
Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls.
Oh
What's
no,
up?
we took away his
This is
bacon.
a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll Fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Who's Tiffany? We haven't met this Tiffany.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Johnny, you're nasty.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with the GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to.
Why
We'll
is she
pick
getting
up
so
this
nosy all of a
conversation
sudden?
this
I'm
afternoon.
her
Sounds
boss.
great.
I own all of this place.
Did we get voted off, bro?
No, John. No, bro. That was all done when we got.
You're in my
job
chair.
back.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop,
No, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of
Hopefully.
explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Now, would you look at that? A micropulse waveform. The sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do.
Whoa.
Shouldn't take long.
Tiffany. Oh.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Tiffany.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
Johnny,
You
that's
always
my
had a thing for
associate's
toys.
daughter. Stop it.
So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work, not a chance. I actually have a life.
Dang,
Huh.
this girl's a savage.
There's something different about you.
It's the ear.
There is.
It's the ear.
And I don't just mean what happened to your
Oh.
ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look... You look...
I
I'll
think
have to curse.
the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
No, that's definitely.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
Dang, Lucius.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on? Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Oh boy.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Ithaca.
Let me take a crack at it.
She doesn't.
I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Are you sure you don't have someplace to be?
Whatever. I've got to get back to orientation anyway.
Yeah, you do.
Dang, bro, you're rude.
We don't need what happened to the last Batgirl happening to this one.
Have fun scratching your heads.
Oh, she tight.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do.
I don't expect you to tell anyone.
I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business. But, you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold.
Wait, you're her dad. We...
If not now, then
deal
in
with
the future.
supervillains.
We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
Well, do you know what she wants, Lucius? It's not for us to decide her future.
That's fair. It's just that our work means a great deal to me. I'd like to share that with her.
Let's put a pin in this for now. I think we've got enough on our plates. Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Sup, Iman?
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Oh, she's gonna psychoanalyze me and be like, you know what, you seem a lot like Batman.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
Why are you psychoanalyzing
Most
me?
people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you.
Oh, interesting.
Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz.
Oh boy.
Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Interesting.
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
Wow.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
No, I don't.
Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
I'm gonna stay silent.
Invoking your right to silence, Wayne?
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
What are they accusing me of? Who do they think I am?
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius.
Oh no, Lucius.
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Lucius! No!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks Wayne
GCPD is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast.
What?
A small service
Should we have
is
taken
being
his
held
call?
for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Answer his phone call, but
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning.
that's an angry photo of him to have.
I'm gonna miss you.
I don't know why we didn't have better photos.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it.
Was it personal?
Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Believe me, Alfred, I know how you feel. But we can't make this about revenge. Riddler is a threat to Gotham, and that's why he has to be stopped.
As long as he is stopped. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back.
Alright, bro.
I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
It's alright, we'll help raise her. We'll do what he did for us.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Give her some work to do, distract her, you know?
Hey, Tiffany.
Why aren't we wearing a black tie?
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Johnny, stop it.
What? Her dad just died,
Tiffany.
Johnny.
I know what you're going through.
That's...
I remember.
I'm the flirtatious one? Gosh, Johnny. Gosh. That's gross.
Her dad
Stop it.
just died.
Sudden emptiness.
In a tragic
There's
accident.
no feeling like it in the world.
Tragic.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true.
Oh, dang.
He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well,
Not the company.
I hope it was worth it.
Oh, ouch. She hates us.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it
We
all.
feel you, girl. We feel you. No worries.
I saw his remains, Bruce.
Who showed her the remains?
There was hardly anything left.
Wow, Johnny, that was the reason why you wouldn't make the move, now that this is her dad's funeral?
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine.
I'm Batman.
Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did.
He cracked it before I could be
I had
there.
no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you?
We scanned it.
I hope you can forgive yourself.
Oh, what? This is a new thing.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Girl, we said we're gonna tell you. Girl, come on. That's the scariest button I've ever seen. Your relationship with Tiffany has changed.
Such a shame.
Green text. Oh boy. Oh
At
no.
least he went out with a bang, right?
Oh no.
For that, we can all be grateful.
You You knew my father.
Well...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Wow, this guy.
Look, I know it's a close cast.
He looks more brolic.
I can see by
He
the
looks filled out.
jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch.
Alright, I'm not sure that we would, you know...
I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this is funny? My friend is dead.
I thought that would be a...
I got it wrong, didn't I?
Damn it! Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't...
He's gonna be the Joker, so...
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know?
Yeah.
I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham.
Don't offer him a job, Bruce. Just don't offer him a job.
Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
I never promised you a favor, John.
You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zsasz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
You just called it home.
A vital link in our chain has left us. Matthew tells us...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot riding on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that.
Oh boy.
We are going to have so much fun.
This worries me. Also, the choices that they give us
knew
are not
this would work
realistic
out.
choices.
This here between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Oh, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out.
Literally.
He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said
really loud
too
in a
much.
funeral.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
That was the most terrifying conversation
Intriguing
of my life.
fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Conversation with that. Like, I know he's gonna be the Joker, so I know that being mean to him is okay because, you know, but I also feel like not being mean to him is the right way to go. This is hard. Joker's hard, bro.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get ugly, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice
We didn't
work.
look at the other places.
If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. That doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
Oh, a little too bromancy there.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Unless it's another riddle.
I'm surprised at Arkham they didn't show us Harley Quinn.
I mean, Harley Quinn only happens after Joker gets committed to asylum after he becomes Joker. No, bro. You can't give away all the Easter eggs at once.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Damn it!
Oh, and it's gonna fill up with water.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Oh boy, it's pretty fearless, huh? Say a different direction. Oh boy.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain
I didn't
trauma.
know that was a sign of brain trauma.
There's no sign of a blow to the head. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock, or a sudden jolt.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Oh, and we're gonna step on it.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Well, for one, he got in.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens. One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
This is interesting, but also terrifying. The children of Arkham was so much easier to deal with.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. That's a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Hello, you're funded by Wayne.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
Wow.
He had the agent bound while he beat him. Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked a lot.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Oh boy.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on
it.
One that can only be seen
it.
with a polarized
Or
lens.
we could look at it from
You
the
won't know until
other
you're
side
inside
of
the
the
box,
door.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
You're right, Gordon. You're right.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here. Mori. He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known. What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky they'll kill each other.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
That's a good question.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
I don't like this.
This is
like
insane.
Saw, and
You
Saw
know
is
that, right?
Very disturbing.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Cello.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Heat's rising, Batman. Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on. I'm not kidding, Batman.
I can almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Oh, RP Batman.
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Joe.
Wow, when you put it like that,
Bro, you
let's
gotta
win this game.
Wow, bro. You gotta help me with this, but you
Heat's rising, Batman.
What the? Let me turn the wheel.
Hurry the hell up already.
I can almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Good one, Gordon.
Just in case.
Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal.
This is how they killed...
That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah, Gordon's not. He's on my side.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game.
Did not sacrifice.
It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Dang.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all.
Are you kidding me?
I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system.
I hate that relationship has
Oh,
changed.
to hell with it.
Crazy.
I never heard what I heard in there. All right? Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, what a guy. What a guy. That's why I work with him. What a guy. Yeah, it's like the scariest thing, Johnny.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are.
I trust him, though.
If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long.
You lied to me for how many years?
Tell me, did you
Maybe I'm just
find
trying
out
to
how
not follow
Lucius
your
died?
example, sir.
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius.
Thank
Wayne
goodness.
Tower
Thank
offered no
goodness for the
such
Batcave.
protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
Over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the
Hey,
Lady
Alfred said
Arkham
I'm right
affair
for
and
once.
losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal.
Selina's gonna show up. My
This
girl,
war of
my
ours
main girl Selina.
may be too
Always
much
my
for
main
us on
girl.
our own.
Day one, minute one.
The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it. He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
Why didn't we copy it?
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Bruce, Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now we just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Great question, Johnny. I wish I could tell you so far. Oh.
Bruce! Bruce?
The waveforms match.
Dwayne?
Oh! That's why he said Batman, Johnny.
Nope.
Why?
The two sounds have to be the same.
Wait, why? Because they have to match. He wanted us to get a thing of the signal. So what does saying Batman do then?
Dwayne?
No, no connection there. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Dwayne? Tiffany?
These are definitely not the same. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Dwayne?
Come on, bro, do it.
Batman?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Tower. Riddler.
These are definitely not the same. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
I'm really bad at
Enterprises. Riddler.
No match. I have to highlight the same sound.
Dwayne. Riddler.
No, that's not it. The two sounds have to be the same.
Dwayne.
Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Dwayne. Disable.
Nope. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Tiffany. Batman?
No, that's not it. The two sounds have to be the same.
This is annoying.
Tiffany. Riddler.
No connection there. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Alright, so Enterprises. Disable. That doesn't sound like it, right? Tower. Riddler. Disable. Tiffany. Babbitt. So Tower. And Riddler?
No, that doesn't make sense. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Tiffany.
Oh, there we go.
It's a match.
How did we not do that earlier?
I've piggybacked on the Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Well, that's because he hasn't met
Batman. Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
I'm gonna bet Rumi Mori. Eli Nabel has no reason to.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Let's be honest though, this isn't really a decision for us. We always go as one person.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
He's still in his... I thought he was in protective custody.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. Gotta be careful here. They're following his every move. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Out of here, girly. Out of here.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Oh, nice, Alfred.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Mori. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned.
I guess everyone was friends with
Never
Daddy.
dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer.
Interesting.
You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
I feel like he's gonna be dead.
Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt.
Yeah, you
If
do.
this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Johnny is a thug.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is...
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
At least he said he'll keep my name out of it. He seems like a legit guy. He seems like he has a code. Not exactly the greatest code, but a code.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Don't call me Bruce while I'm Batman, Alfred. I'm Batman. No one heard that? Really? Seriously? Oh, are we gonna do the planning thing?
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
I hear him. Need to
Oh,
get a
Agent
better
Blake.
angle.
Oh no.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all made of.
We found him.
Really thought you could instead.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sign of
And
the
all of our
missiles yet.
criminal friends are
They must be here
super
somewhere.
All your idiot colleagues too.
trustworthy.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Institutional incompetence. The agency has
A good spot for cover.
terrible decisions. Your agency has been on your heels far too long.
No one heard that, really? Seriously?
You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon. They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smart. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Oh boy. He's a
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
His friends, let's
Hostages
wait till his
first. When
friends
they're
come out.
safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
Oh, here we go. Nice. I
Let
guess
the
on that too.
hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
More batarangs. Why couldn't we include him on the batarang?
Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
More! It's heating up! Thanks, Batman. Are you all right?
Wow, this girl is really gonna die. Wow. What if he is the next Vicky? What if this was on purpose? What if she hugged me on purpose?
Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
Shallow? You call our trick shallow?
Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
You know I'm Bruce Wayne then? Bruce Wayne is the one that's on board.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori.
I hurt a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker.
Jesus Christ. That'd be great.
My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
Oh boy.
You won't get away with this. You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who doesn't have to compromise will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
This guy's twisted.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that!
Please, don't let him die. Say it!
I need an answer.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman! Ha! Here's your prize.
Oh my God. Iman! What have you done?
Blake has always been
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
You're much too slow, Batman. I think we're through.
No! I know I saw. Sorry, bro. I missed it. I saw it, bro. I saw it. I just didn't get the thing there in time. I'm sorry. I saw it.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
That's such a baller move.
What are you doing? Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with that trick.
Oh, Batarang finally came in helpful.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman. This can't be happening!
Put him in the box. Put him in the box.
Iman.
Oh no.
Batman. Thank God.
No, thank me.
I didn't think we were going to make it.
Wow, so little faith. Come on.
I thought...
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
Give her a hug. She saved her friends.
It's over, Riddler.
Put him in
Look
the box.
forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Avestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around.
What are you talking about? He came after
I
me.
made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed.
No, I got you, and then you made me hurt an innocent woman.
I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
You need better friends. The term thick as thieves, it's a lie.
I need smarter friends. They're all so small-minded. None of them had vision.
Are these the people that Joker stole away?
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
Dang, with a blow dart?
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble.
There is
a lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim.
I'm Batman.
I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane.
That's a lie.
I'm about to blow
That's a
both
great
your
line.
asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
Wow.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
I'm loyal to Gordon Waller. Don't expect me to start taking your calls.
I'm not asking you for your cooperation, Batman. I'm ordering it. When you
Don't
understand
work for
what we're
anyone. You don't
facing,
give me
you'll
orders.
come around. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
Wow,
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known.
We
Riddler
got Gordon's
had
back and he's got ours.
Not just
that doesn't
any-
change.
the worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You've come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits the theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Harleen Quinzel, there we go!
Psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line.
Bro, you missed the Harley
and knows
Quinn
exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Wow, this girl.
She's a woman, bro.
Threatening us?
We got a trophy.
I mean, let's be honest though. Nice. Nice.
Let's go.
Dang. But yeah, traumatized makes sense. But the yellow is usually the bad color, right? Because, oh no.
I don't think there is.
Oh, dang. Wow, a lot of people confessed. Actually, if you didn't go to visit Mori, you would have gone to Batman, so she probably wouldn't have found out. No, she probably found out. That was probably too big a story thing for them to not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the other people would die, she's traumatized, with the difference. You know? Because they would have died.
Alright, next time on
Harley Quinn. Yeah, I think Harley Quinn's one of my favorite Batman. I always say Heath Ledger could have had a movie with Harley Quinn. If the Harley Quinn was good.
Oh, what? They're not gonna show us the trailer? Alright, everyone, I guess that was it.
Are we gonna watch the Natty?
So, I guess we'll be at it some other time. Oh, episode 3, that's a Catwoman silhouette. Alright. Anyway. Until next time.